Welcome back to another watch along. We've got stage 6 of the Giro
Yes.
d'Italia, the Stirato, the white gravel road stage, and we've hit the first sector. So these are, I don't know why they call them two different sectors. To me, they're the same. They're one long sort of 12K sector, and they're already on there. We're getting some close-up images now of the Flint gravel. Well, yeah, the gravel, and we'll see how the GC contenders go. We're not seeing many images of the GC groups. They'll be on a big lead out, I think.
Yeah, big lead out towards the sector, trying to position everybody. I think at this point you would see also Ineos come to the fore, try and get Thomas into a position that is relatively safe as possible, because it's not only the gravel that might be dangerous, it's also the run in towards the gravel that might lead to such a speed up, stress, nervousness that could cause crashes. There we go. We've got
Ineos, yeah.
Ineos at the front, Bora at the front, UE getting a bit pushed towards the back on the left, but then again, they've been pacing for a goddamn entire stage, so...
Yeah. Well, that's like Roglic crashed on the cobble stage, not on the cobbles.
Yep.
He crashed between the cobbles, and yeah, Ineos have hit the front with Sheffield. They're doing a really, really good job for Thomas, keeping him in front. Obviously, UAE, you know, the way they went for the stage earlier today, trying to control the breakaway, their team is going to be half dead. So we'll see how many rouleurs after. How many teammates will Poggy have, Benji, after the second sector?
Ooh, they turn into it? Oh, I don't know. 2, 3?
2.
2?
Because even like Mike is not so good on these, is he? Maybe you reckon Ineos are actually thinking they can do something?
I think it's self-conservation, trying to keep themselves safe, being at the front to be safe. This is not a tempo to do damage. So I reckon that's the aim here.
See, I don't know what... Affini's come to the front, is it?
I think so.
But Otterbrook's about 55 wheels behind him, so...
Seems like a relatively comfortable tempo. It's not too fast, not too slow.
Yeah, it looks like Ben Swift is on the front. Ganna's on his wheel. Aronsman, the whole Ineos team is there. Narvaez actually lost a few positions. The motorbike's really kicking up dust in front of them, but you can't really see what's happening because it's in such a line, what's happening behind them. But Poggy he slid a fair bit, actually.
Break has 237. UAE is, like, in my opinion, the only team that might be interested in getting that stage win at the moment. I have difficulties believing this breakaway will get caught.
Yes and no. It's like after the second sector, Ineos won't continue, right? So when Ineos don't continue in that... Because Ineos will keep bringing this gap down.
Yeah,
like they're pacing quite hard, but that's not for the stage. But then when we get to the asphalt after the second sector, which is up to a climb, Ineos will stop, right?
Yep.
So, but then UAE, if they have 4 riders, then with the gap at 130, then maybe they can take over. Milan is bringing up Juanpe. Look at the size difference between Milan and Juanpe.
He's also lost his wheel, no?
Yeah, there's an EF rider in between. Groschartner's trying to move up. He's on Martinez wheel on the right-hand side. I think it's Danny Van Poppel, the Bora rider in front of him. He's a good rider to have on this sector. Bardet is moving up second in Strada. Or you want second behind Bernard? In 2018, the muddy Strada?
Might have been.
Luke will know. The Bardet super fan. Micah is there. Ineos are blocking.
Yeah.
Ineos are doing the right thing. They've got front position. They have 5 riders. Put them across the road.
Like the most important factor was getting into a safe position into the gravel sector.
Can't move up.
Winning the sprint towards the gravel sector to have Thomas in the safest position possible, which is in the first 7 riders, which is exactly what they have. Plappy seems to be leaving the boys in the break behind a little.
Plapp is, I think, would prefer to do the gravel on his own. He's going clear. Pascalon is moving up a Bahrain rider. I presume that's, it's Tiberi or Caruso on his wheel. I think Caruso.
It's also, we got to keep in mind that Plappy is now not virtually leader anymore. His gap behind in the GC is 233. So he wants that breakaway to keep going. He wants that breakaway to gain time. He'd love to have a Maglia Rosa on the shoulders tonight. So
this gravel's easy.
Yeah.
Where the break is now, have they finished the first? No, they finished the first sector.
Finished it.
Oh, okay, well, that's why it's easy, because it's not gravel, it's tarmac.
It's about to start the other one again. Bagnaia starts in no time.
So they call these 2 different sectors. It's literally 100 meters of tarmac between them, and it's not good road.
It's exactly the same as the cobble sectors in in Paris-Roubaix, where you've got Grosson just coming off to Carrefour de l'Arbre,
Yeah.
where you've got the ones before Wanna Bourgel and Bourgel and Wanna and Siswana Bourgel also just after each other. So
Yeah. Dude, look at the motorbikes. There's like 5 motorbikes in front of the peloton, and it's kicking up so much dust. All that, because usually there's 1 motorbike in
Yeah.
front, and there's 5. Which way are they going?
it's also the pure dusty weather, eh? Like
Yeah, it's dry. There's a couple of drops of rain, but it's not.
not
Yeah,
enough to make it compact gravel.
no.
But what has happened so far? Before we get into the Banyaya sector with the breakaway right now, we had 100 kilometers of breakaway formation. At first, it seemed like UAE were subtly trying to control counterattacks. Eventually, it looked like they were actively trying to control any big group that went. So in my opinion, what they thought was, okay, this breakaway formation has gone on this long that we might as well start considering the stage win as a possibility and go for it.
I think the stage win is still in play. This break is losing time quickly, and that's going to happen even more on the climb. And there's a split in the peloton. Don't know who's split, but that's why you had to enter in good position. Bjerg is there. Pogacar is on the back of the Ineos train. Milan is on the right with Juanpe. Bahrain are there. I don't know where. It's hard to see whether Uiterbrooks is near or not. O'Connor and Decathlon were there before, but there is a proper split behind, and we'll be able to infer who is behind by who's pacing. Call for this. I can't see. I see Langen. That's fine. Laporte's dropped. That's no surprise after his crash yesterday. But we'll see. So Uiterbrooks, I mean, Laporte's the man you would want normally to help you through this.
Yep.
So he's got to rely on Tratnik, Walter, and Tim van Dijk, I think.
But it's also the stage has been so hard up to now that maybe
I
if
think
you
that's been
want
good
to,
for Kian.
Tim van Dijk's been going quite a bit as well in breakaway attempts. Like it might be that he might spend a bit too many bullets that way and might not be there anymore to help. So it's left and right. These riders might have spent too much energy, but
Plapp is riding away from the break. The break's giving up.
Well, giving up is.
I think so.
I think that's an exaggeration.
Trenton's not moving. Plapp is much stronger than them because he's not cornering better than them.
That's for sure, but
he wants to get ahead of this. 2:04. The gap's come down on that first sector, came down like 40 seconds, 30 seconds. Now they're on the Grotti, so this is the uphill gravel sector. I wonder do you reckon Ineos looked the strongest team by far because they didn't pull behind the break? Do you think that was a mistake from UAE?
What?
To kill their team, trying to, first of all, not let the big break go, then chasing it full gas?
No, I think it always comes at a cost because this is a risky breakaway to have up the road because it's hard to control. These are not easy to control riders.
Yeah,
yes.
Did they need to control it in the first place?
Milan is spacing now.
Yeah, he's keeping Juanpe in position.
Yeah. But did they have to do that? No, but Poggi wanted the stage win.
Yeah.
There was no need for that, but he clearly wanted the stage win.
It's just if he has a mech, and you've killed your team, it's a risk. But if he has a mech, he can come back himself anyway through the cars.
Yeah, these gravel sectors aren't going to do much, are they?
Alaphilippe, it looks like pretty good gravel.
Yeah.
I think the French ones might be worse in the Tour.
I'll be honest, reality is we'll get over these cobble sectors. Ineos will go over the front, Milan will go over the front. It's back to UAE, and we've got the same domestics that were losing time before this sector.
If they put Langen on the front, yes. if they put Langen on the front, then they don't really care about if they start pacing with Bjerg and Grosschartner. But this is why, Benji, don't bring Oliveira and Milano if you want to go for this stage.
Yes, I would have, to be honest, expected Oliveira to still be valuable at this point in the stage.
If a sprinter like Milan is pacing, or Ballerini or whoever,
but it's been very hard up to now, so that might impact that.
Oliveira, he ran like top 10 in Omloop, didn't he?
Pretty sure he did.
Yeah, he's a good rider. Uiterbrooks is there with a Visma, don't know who.
Pogacar sitting all right at the front.
Yeah, Pogacar's keeping his front wheel clear. He's not following anyone too closely. And DSM are pushing, don't know for who. Lushenko's fifth wheel. Vinokurov was with.
Who is DSM pacing for?
Was it Vino against Cadel Evans in the gravel stage of the Giro back in the day?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Evans won that stage, no?
Kazakhs, yeah. Laporte is
dropped Torino.
Yeah, just full dropped.
After yesterday's crash, not super surprising. He did try to go in the breakaway, so that is something.
There's also another Visma full dropping. Walter is there. I always forget Walter's Hungarian name.
Milan is not just...
No, Milan's actually pushing too hard. He's making a mistake here. He's putting Juanpe, he's doing the wrong thing. He's putting Juanpe under too much pressure. He should go slower.
Maybe they believe that Juanpe is better at this than other top 10 riders.
He's 57 kilos.
Well, I'm just putting advocate of the devil's takes here.
Final climb, final punch. Juanpe comes up and just smashes Poggy. I mean, it'd be great.
Well, Poggy's not his competition, eh?
Excuse me.
Poggy is not Juanpe's competition. I'm sorry.
Juanpe is above. He's El Patron.
If you look at Juanpe and GC, he's currently in 7. I'm pretty sure. Yes, Jan Hirt.
I thought Juanpe dropped.
Fortunato.
I thought Juanpe got dropped on a random climb the other day.
7. Yeah, halfway to sprint stage.
He got dropped yesterday on this climb.
2 days ago.
He's only one. Peleo Sanchez is good. He's caught up to Plapp and Alaphilippe, and he's pushing now. Remember,
it's nice to see Alaphilippe on the gravel at the front of a race, fighting for the victory.
He's in good shape. But Sanchez did well in the. He dropped Remco on one of the kickers in the Guadarrama Madrid stage in stage 20 of the Vuelta last year when he was on Burgos Piace, and then I think he won maybe a Mallorcan race for Movistar. I can't remember. He's quite a good rider actually. So Alaphilippe, Plapp, and Sanchez are the strongest, but the peloton is gaining. Gaining, and I think Pogacar is going to be isolated after this, Benji. And this is where if Arensman was that second leader, you have the option. Ganna's dropping.
Milan is dropped.
Man, Ganna's shape fell off a cliff in the last week. Look at where he was on the...
It depends on the stage. Every now and then, he had a great stage, bad stage, great stage, bad stage. Maybe he's also thinking about ETT.
Arensman's
you
attacking.
Don't see the opportunities.
Arensman's attacking.
Okay.
Micah is there. Narvaez is there. The Groschartner is there. G is there. Chef is there. Swift is dropped and Ganna's dropped. No, Ganna should be better than this. I'm sorry. He made a group of 10 on stage 1. Look, it's still a big peloton. He's full cracked.
You think what Arensman is doing is the right thing? Because now he's just pacing the group, eh?
I mean, I presume G could tell him to stop if he didn't want him to do it.
Yeah, but what is there to gain here? You're riding towards the breakaway that is taking the bonus seconds away from Poggi, who's more likely to win the stage than Thomas.
Is the TT tomorrow?
Yes.
So Ganna doesn't have any watts today, huh?
That's what I just said.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You reckon it's conscious?
No, it might be. Who knows?
This is not correct what Arensman is doing.
No.
Ooh.
Walter.
Brooks is caught up. And Walter.
Fortunato maybe as well?
Is that Martinez?
I'm trying to figure out if it's Martinez. I think yes. 41?
O'Connor's got a mech or got his chain off. Martinez. Walter's got some sort of issue. I swear every day Walter's had an issue, no?
Yeah. It's been almost every day, that's for sure.
What's to stop Poggi stepping off Arensman when he finishes? And then G has no domestiques.
Wait, I want to look at this crash first. Yeah, Movistar hits the wheels.
No. No, it was the DSM guy above.
Yep, exactly.
It was the guys above them.
It was a hit of wheels and they had to stop because of it.
I mean, G looks good. And they got Narvaez. Poggi's got Micah. But still, if you're Poggi, you're happy with this, right?
Yeah, of course, it's perfect.
The break is finished. Oh, it's on 130.
You thought the other time gap was the break for a second because it hit.
But the break is there. You get to sit second wheel. There's no one bumping handlebars with you. There's a nice...
I'm trying to look for teammates of Poggi, though, because I think there's only one.
Two? Micah and Groschartner, I think.
Okay.
There's a big split.
I didn't see Micah there.
There's a big split because of that little coming together, actually.
Yeah, Micah's right there. I think near Narvaez. Anyone group 2 that we recognize?
Bjerg. Emmanuel.
Boekman?
Yeah.
Only 500 meters to go this one, so
I think it will stop after. Why would Ineos
Yeah.
ride Aronsman in the valley?
that makes no sense. So
I think it will stop, so it's not so pivotal as it. If I was an Alessandro Di Marchi, if I was
counter again.
yeah, this is where you go again. Like on
Risk of chasse patate, but worth it.
no, you got to have obviously you got to bring 2 guys with you.
Yeah, but also if you don't try, well, what else are you gonna do? Tomorrow's time trial, you might as well
Yep.
do it.
So this reminds me of stage 1 a lot after the Madonna, what was it called? The Maddalena climb.
Yeah.
If you're Maximilian Schachmann, if you're Conchi, whoever, when UAE and Ineos stop on this tarmac here, you got to go. But the break, these 3 are all Plapp is skipping. Is Alaphilippe going for Maglia Azzurra? He is. He is.
I'd hope so.
He like not attacked them, but he like made
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
he went across first.
He was my double. Yeah, he
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah,
he looks
yeah,
around just as he gets it.
He went for it. Pozzo Vivo!
Maybe he didn't want to spend the energy yet.
What group is this?
This Martinez GC group, I think.
So that's O'Connor,
Peloton group.
Martinez,
At the back of the
Uiterbrooks,
group. Not too far behind.
Sheffield.
Yeah, this is.
This is the Poggy group.
Yeah.
Oh, Kian's actually doing pretty well. Groves and Fiorelli are quite a, maybe not, and Trentin maybe 30 seconds behind. So what happens now, Benji?
I think Tempo blocks in the peloton, then UAE tries to get domestiques back, and they try or keep riding and hoping that I don't know, like they just don't have many riders at the moment. I don't know where Bjerg is. Is he back in this group or is he still behind? Because that defines whether they have him to pace in the valley or not. Because this is not the moment yet that you expect a Poggy attack. On the next gravel section, you can maybe see that. That is possible.
Here we go.
Yep. Micah comes to the
That's
fore.
what you said, yeah.
And the gap to the break will expand again.
Yep. Micah can't pull that fast compared to Plapp and Sanchez and Alaphilippe.
And also, I'll be honest, at this point, this is the kind of moment where you're like,
yeah, risk reward, right?
Yeah.
10 bonies, you know,
it's fun, but on the other hand,
you'd really want 3 more guys in the group. But then again, Ineos. Why did Ineos do that with Aronsman?
I don't know.
Why,
To me, it doesn't
you're
really make
Dutch.
sense. Look, you're Dutch. That is what.
Why did Time and Aronsman do that?
It does nothing to. It does nothing to hurt Pogacar.
No, it helps him almost.
Yeah, but
Oh, so you do it to get rid of Micah and Groschardt.
but Micah's gonna stay there, eh?
I mean, you never know.
Wow.
Yeah,
fair.
true. No one big had
If your tactics depend on your opponent having a puncture, then
I mean, yeah. Well, it's the gravel sector, and he burned half his team. Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it does make sense.
Gross, Trentin, Fiorelli, who's been riding a lot better than I expected
Yeah,
him to
he looks
today.
really good.
In the last 2 stages, I was like, yeah, okay. Then the Ciclamino thingy that he had, he lost the Ciclamino jersey without having to lose it. He could have gotten it for another day, but he miscalculated the points at the intermediate sprint in stage 3, if I recall correctly. But today he's been riding so strong. The way he was riding on the, whatever was that climb, the Volterra climb in the middle of the stage.
Yeah, it was really
that
strong.
was really
I
strong.
thought it was Pellizzari. He was so strong. Ineos, no one's riding because Alpecin got someone in the break, right? So Alpecin are blocking.
Yep.
No one's riding.
Someone's going to make a move, right?
Aliotti. Why would Aliotti pace?
Maybe just going to the fore as well. It doesn't look like tempo.
look at the speed from behind. Yeah, clearly it's not the highest tempo. Pozzo made it. No one really. There was a little issue with Bock, Danny Martinez, and Uiterbrooks, but in the end, we'll see. Here we go. Anticipation's already beginning from the peloton. Scaroni and an EF Education easy post rider. I don't know if it's Debod.
Piccolo, or
Yeah, maybe it's Piccolo. Did Milan drop?
He dropped the order, yes.
Why
But
did
Ghana.
why did he fucking pace that hard?
It made no sense. Like, keeping Kwampe in position is a good... But,
Yeah, but Juanpe is not on his wheel anymore.
yeah.
Mate. This is a good move, but you need two more with you because like UAE are pacing again. UAE still want the stage, and it's there for the taking. 135, 35Ks to go. If the team is strong enough, they can get it. I don't know if they.
Yes, but Poggi would have to go on that next gravel section, because otherwise the tempo dies again afterwards towards that.
I think they
hill.
hope. I think they hope they can bring it down to that hill.
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know if the team can do that.
Maybe Bjerg has recovered quite a bit. That is possible.
I would.
There are no pancakes up there in the break.
I would say Narvaez is the favorite for the stage right now. I would pick Narvaez because I think the break might get caught, but then Poggi will have to use his whole team again, and then that climb is shorter than stage 1, where Narvaez followed. It's still a flat finish. Poggi will ride for GC positions probably. I don't know. I think Narvaez has got a really good chance.
Trying to see what's happening here. Is he waiting? He's still not rider?
It's Bjerg on the front, Maicha. I mean, there's not that many UAEs in there.
All right, do we know where Vendrame went?
Oh yeah, Vendrame should be good.
He just disappeared. He dropped that thing from the breakaway.
I mean, yeah, but that's it. But he had to bridge a minute gap himself.
Fair.
Like, he would have killed himself. It was impressive that he even got there. Zambanini also got the call from Bahrain to bridge it, and he didn't get very far. These guys are working really well together, aren't they? The front three. Oh, Vendrame's back.
No.
Speak of the devil. Imagine he wins. So is this like rolling flat for 10Ks?
Rolling flat, I wouldn't call it flat. Yeah, rolling hills with a bit of flat in between is how I'd say it. But two intermediate sprints in the next portion.
Honore again. Doesn't he have broken ribs?
Yes.
He's having a good stage.
There on this profile, it also looks like the last intermediate sprint is literally on the gravel sector. I don't think that's correct.
Why not?
There's a bonus second sprint on the gravel sector.
There's a descent in the gravel sector.
Yeah.
I think it's at the start. I think it's at the top at the start.
That could be.
Yeah, or maybe it is. I don't know. Groups are coming back. You see they're coming back in the cars. There's a group of 10 riders coming back. The pace ain't that hot, but the peloton's actually, I mean, if you believe the time gap's taken 7 seconds out, 8 seconds out of Group 1. So UAE, not a nuclear pace, but a good pace.
Yeah.
Ewan.
Caleb Ewan.
All jokes aside, I know we panned him a bit the other day, deservedly, but if he's there...
His form's good.
On that sort of short climb, I mean...
Yeah, for sure. If he's there, he's good.
Yeah. Give it a go for him. Are they getting dropped or coming back? Coming back.
So we've got about 5 to 6 kilometers to go until the next intermediate sprint, the Inter-Giro sprint. So we might see...
Does that have Ciclamino?
Yes, so Groves will be fighting Fiorelli in that second group again. And
Fiorelli should let it... If Fiorelli's not beating Groves in a sprint, he should just save his legs.
Exactly. And in addition to that...
Oh, it's 2 minutes.
Oh.
Oh, No, I swear they had that in Group 3 as peloton before.
Yeah. Honore is 127. It makes so much more sense.
Like, how the fuck is Bjerg putting 10 seconds into these 3 and people are coming back easily? He's lost 30 seconds.
It made no sense.
My test is always correct. Because I was like, these 3 are pushing on and Bjerg on his own is holding. No.
This group is winning the stage for me.
Yeah, this is like what you said. It's like
Alaphilippe versus Plap versus Pelayo Sanchez. Sanchez with a really good performance once again.
Yeah. Good signing for them.
Yeah. Ooh.
Bjerg is losing a lot of time quickly. He's gone nowhere.
Do they want to keep the Maglia Rosa?
Oh, I think Poggi will keep the Maglia. I mean,
yeah, I think so too. On paper, yes, eh?
But even if he loses, I mean, To be honest, actually,
Doesn't matter if you lose. He takes it back tomorrow.
I would give it away because then you're gonna get
Yeah.
back tomorrow, and then you got a TT. You get an extra hour sleep or something
Yeah, that's actually fair.
before a TT.
That's actually
I'd
fair.
give it away, but
Now he's gonna want to attack
no,
at some point
they're not
today.
gonna do that. Oh, Honore stall.
Honore is gonna fucking explode himself. But
No,
it's worth it.
You have to jump.
Yeah,
You have to
try
jump, and you have to hope Demarki joins you and people join you.
Yeah.
But if they don't, yeah, you're fucked. Like he could only try. I mean, he should stop now. I think.
All right, might as well. What was he gonna do tomorrow on the day after?
With broken ribs, riding for now in the next 45 minutes in a Shaspatat.
Fair
He
point.
should stop.
Ooh, tempo.
UAE stop.
Wow.
Stages. Oh, Steker Langen's coming back.
Yeah, they're letting Steker Langen pace again. Is that
You reckon
Steker Langen or
You reckon
Novak?
they're giving up on the stage?
That's Novak, no?
Novak. Sorry. Yes. Ineos. 4, right? Yeah. Ineos got G, Chef,
Perfect.
Timon, and Narvaez. Walter's there with Autobrooks. No other Vismas. Because Laporte and Tratnik. Tratnik not been that good, has he?
Yeah, not really. Tried to get in the break a few times,
He
but
should,
didn't
he
really
should be
make
in a
it.
group that big. Like, Bora. I think Bora have actually been pretty solid supporting Martinez. I would say Bora have been pretty good. With I think it wasn't Van Poppel I said earlier. It was I think it was Gamper. He's in good shape. Yeah, the break now is 2:30. They just lost another 20 seconds. Plapp is moving. Plapp did that Fuga de la Fuga perfectly. And you know who don't miss Fuga de la Fuga? Movistar. Valeo knew. He's right there. But they're probably Chandri in the car for them at the moment in Italy.
And chat rightfully points out that even if he loses the Maglia Rosa today, on purpose, then he'd have to wear KOM skin suit anyway. Because he is in the KOM jersey right now.
True. I didn't even think of the skin suit. I was literally just thinking of having an extra hour recovery.
Just interviews, eh?
Yeah. Maybe you have to do that for the Maglia Azzurra anyway. And maybe they already got the pink speed suit ready and dialed.
Why do gravel stages not have star ratings like cobble sectors? Because there's a massive difference between some of the gravel sectors we've seen and others.
Yeah, because like me and you were like, oh, it's gravel. It could be chaotic. To be honest, it looked pretty nice.
Yeah. Like the Groene 62 in West Flanders, my friend.
I don't know what that means, but yeah.
I'll show you what that means in a few years.
Groenes, what do you say?
The Groene 62, the Green 62.
Oh.
The Greeny Way.
62.
An old railroad that was made into like a gravel segment, and it's
okay, like a rail trail, yeah. That's a nice shot. They got ever since World Championships in Imola.
Yeah.
They got addicted with this shot. Now you see it every Italian race from the heli on the side. Yeah.
Oh, someone's pointing out there was a rating on the screen for the gravel section.
Oh, really?
I just didn't see it.
But when there's only 3, it's like
who cares about the rating?
Also, that one was uphill, so
bit harder than the flat one. But then you have the more technical one and the descent one. So
I'm not sure Jala feels that good. He's been at the car a lot recently.
He's a weird one in breakaways. He plays around, he goes to cars, he goes back, and he starts toying with his leg. Then he's like, oh, let's screw my shoes in. He's been attacking all day. So
Sanchez just attacked him. Sanchez was sick of him. He just attacked him to Fuga. I'm not sure Sanchez should have Fuga'd from that Fuga, which was already from the Fuga. Fuga de la Fuga de la Fuga.
For the people that don't know, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh, he's going for the Intergiro, no? Is he stopping?
Yeah. He did. Yeah.
Then why is he attacking them before a flat section? Maybe he doesn't think he can beat them in the punch uphill. But it's 30 k's to go.
They're complaining to him. They were like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, but Alaphilippe didn't fucking pull for 5 minutes. He was taking it. Yeah, see, I was taking a drink. I don't know. You're at the car a lot, Julian. And Pelé is saying, don't. I think fair enough. But a bit of a punishment attack there. But Alaphilippe, I just said he was at the car a lot, and Pelé wasn't having it. If he doesn't pull through here, Alaphilippe, they will go fucking crazy. Oh, he's skipping! He's skipping! He just went back to Flapp's wheel. What is he doing?
What the fuck is going on?
Why is that? No, this is what he does when he's no good. What's he doing?
Nah.
What?
I don't believe he can be where he is and not be good compared to the breakaway riders he's already dropped.
Alaphilippe should just keep them happy and roll through, Benji.
Yeah, I agree.
If he goes to the base of that final punch, he'll kill them.
I agree.
Why would he piss them off? And then you got 2 engines attacking you on that terrain, like Plap. That's not what you want. Staker Langen's increased the pace a bit, or maybe they were just messing around. Is that Nairo Quintana?
That is Nairo Quintana.
Nairo, man, the rouleur, super rouleur. I mean, you pay good money for a rouleur that good. Who's that, Torres or someone? Demarchi now comes on the right-hand side for Jaco. Demarchi did a very strong pull trying to create a break earlier. I think Langen's pulling for the stage again. Bjerg is fucked.
Are you sure that's Langen?
It is. Yeah, it's Langen.
Then Novak moved backwards.
Bjerg is fucked. He's no. He's got. I think I dropped it. Langen pulls this uphill like that again.
I gotta be honest. Langen's been doing a good job. Well, for what he can do.
Langen's a good rider.
We said at the Tour de France last year as well that he's got these moments where in stage you can trust on him.
Yeah. He will always be able to give you a pull every day. But like when someone like I don't know, when people are jumping in break formation, he doesn't have the ability to control it.
Today they actually did relatively well in the early moments. Yeah. Okay.
But did they?
Yeah. Well, they did control it.
Too much, you know?
Maybe too much.
Like in reality, what you really should have wanted was a break with rouleurs in it.
Yeah.
And then in the hills, they would have perished. Now you've got Plap, Sanchez, and Alaphilippe.
You had the problem with that is that the attacks initially were already the punchers. You already had the Valters of the world. The Plap already you were going on a ride.
Okay, fair enough then. It looks like a lot of the punchers, maybe like Tratnik, killed their legs. Who was the other puncher that attacked on the flat?
Half the peloton attacked on the flat.
Really. It is funny, I was saying this off air before, it's like, to get in the break today, you had to do 2.5 hours, absolutely full gas in the hills. It formed in the hills. And then still, you get there, you're cooked, and you've got Alaphilippe in the break with you. And then there's not much of the stage left, and the gap isn't big. And so the chance of winning, for the investment of all those riders, it ends up being no reward. Yesterday, Benjamin Thomas just rolled off the front and got in the late breakaway, and then it's incredible. Like when there's a nailed on, this is going to be a breakaway stage. They are actually much, much harder at first to get in the break, and then even to win from, because everybody wants to be in the break, and then it's a huge fight. Whereas, sometimes, like if Benjamin Thomas tried to get in this break today, just never winning.
Yep.
Never ever.
There's just too many teams that trust in that overrate their sprinters' chances, and that don't dare to tell their sprinter, okay, we're gonna bet on 2 horses today. Because they don't want to hurt the confidence of that sprinter. But reality is, you gotta stay realistic. Mikkels ain't gonna do it. So
that one was surprising.
Astana, sorry, but Comter ain't gonna do it.
Is he here?
Yeah.
Ballerini's been sprinting better than him,
no? Yes. Ballerini's here as well. But like those are examples of riders that are not gonna win the sprint, so you might as well bet on 2 horses.
Ballerini better get on the break yesterday.
Even Tudor yesterday, I found a bit annoying how you see Trentin then after the stage complaining about it was Alpecin that made the biggest mistake.
Alpecin made 0 mistakes yesterday. 0 mistakes. What mistake did Alpecin make? Like, I don't understand how these riders don't understand what that team is trying to do. Yeah. Alpecin weren't chasing the breakaway. They couldn't care less about the breakaway. Exactly. Whether it was 2 minutes ahead, whether it was caught before the climb. You think they were chasing the breakaway?
No.
Alpecin's goal
was to drop you.
Was to drop as many pure sprinters as possible on the long climb. They dropped Merlier. Merlier came back on the descent. They get to the valley. They say, why would we We have a new situation. Tactics can
Exactly.
change from before the race to during the race.
Exactly.
We have a new situation where we have Milan, Merlier, Koi, Bauhaus, all in the group. Why we know when we're the 8th favorite, 10th favorite for the stage, we're going to stop.
Groves is not in the top 5 sprinters to win at the end of a sprint stage. So why would Alpecin not try to put pressure on the other sprinters' team lead-outs? Like, yes, they didn't win the stage, but maybe they send a message to the other teams of like, okay.
They did, and then when you get to that valley, it's no longer Alpecin's responsibility to control Fugas or ride. It's Trek's. It's Quick Steps. It's Visma's. I really do. Or Tudor, if you have 6 riders, we'll put a rider on the front to pull.
I don't see Tudor as the one that is like the first responsibility to do so, but in my opinion, they should have been in that move, that second breakaway. Yeah. But on the other hand, I would also say that you look at that team and you're thinking, why is Trenton complaining if they didn't chase at all and they weren't in that second breakaway? It's not because Alpecin, in your eyes, made a mistake that you shouldn't self-evaluate your bloody mistakes.
Well, it's like, Alpecin started pacing at the start of the stage. Therefore, they're obliged to continue pacing the whole stage because they said they wanted the stage. It's like, it makes no sense.
But on the other hand, if I was those teams, I'd say exactly the same about Alpecin in the hopes that they think it's their fault, so next time they're pacing.
I don't think it was mind games like that. I think
it's 50-50.
I think they genuinely think that.
I think Trek definitely thought that. The way Stuyven was talking was pretty
really
even. Yeah. It was the typical Alpecin show, is what he said after the stage.
You have the Italian Marcel Kittel who just won a stage the day before. Alpecin already did your work for you half the stage. Put one guy on the front. Dunhull is here for a reason then. If you want to keep they didn't make any mistake because Caden Groves wasn't going to win that final sprint from that situation. Trek are the one that have somebody who just missed out on another stage win. I gotta go to
Chad is asking us, where the hell is Novak? He came back earlier, but I also didn't see him on the last shot, so maybe he went on a holiday again. Patrick's off to a holiday to the toilet, I reckon. You tell you left his microphone here. 24K to go. Gap 238 from the breakaway to the peloton. Breakaway still the same breakaway. The fighters, Sanchez versus Alaphilippe, and then Plappy is the third dog that might run away with the bone. Now virtually in the Maglia Rosa, so hey, it's something. When it comes to the chasing groups, I don't believe in them anymore. 111, 158. Those are chasse patates waiting to happen. And when it comes to the rest of the parkour, we are now gradually going on to a false sled uphill towards the Poggio Santa Francesca Pievina, which is an ex-gravel segment. And then we've got a descent towards the last 10 kilometers where we have a short climb, but that short climb includes a 20% segment. So shit's about to go down. So regardless of the peloton being behind, I expect a move by Pogacar, at least on that last Muro. What do you think, Patrick? Run to the microphone. Run. Will Pogacar attack on that Muro?
Yeah, for sure. Why not?
Exactly. Who's your money on?
From this?
Yeah. Because this group is winning. Sorry, but...
Sanchez.
A lot of people won't be saying the name Sanchez. My heart wants Alaphilippe to win.
Alaphilippe, he's doing too much twitching. Yeah. He's being too twitchy.
I low-key want Flap to run away with it now because those two are fighting for the bone with each other.
That would be... Alaphilippe is being really, really annoying, I think. See how he's really... Sanchez abusing him again. See how he's like... Yeah. You're right. They might have a pissing match, and
like Brambilla and Bennett.
Yeah. They were shouting at each other. I think there's a big opportunity for Plapp to Fuga de la Fuga here, and at least if he attacks, these two will look at each other for sure. They will look at each other and abuse each other. So
let's see what the chat thinks.
Sanchez just made a mistake there, doing a huge effort to.
I'll go for Plappy because he's a friend. I got to do it.
Yeah, I think Plapp with the group dynamic right now has a good chance. Sector 3 starts in 4.5 Ks. That's like an up and down sector? The last or third and last gravel sector. I don't know how long it is. I don't think it's that long.
It is a total of, I don't know.
It's a couple of Ks. Oh, it shows in key points. Huh?
The length is not sure.
Show all key points. Yeah. About to teach you PCS, brother.
Mate, the length is not on it.
1.2 Ks.
Where?
Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I think Piavina is actually, I don't know.
Oh.
Might be 1.2K. That's very short.
Novak is back. Where you been?
On a holiday together with you.
He just said, "Oh, he's dropping Bjerg. He's dropping Bjerg," and he gave the hip tap. Bjerg's like, "Mate, you know he's talking to Bjerg." It's like Bjerg's like, "Where the fuck have you been for the last hour and a half? I've been pulling." They haven't given up on the stage. Otherwise, why would you ride so hard? Like, why wouldn't you just let it go to 4?
I don't know. Want to keep LaFlammeRouge every day, maybe. Hey, gotta honor the jersey. Well, in this situation, they can actually keep it. So
Can Pogacar keep it?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He's now 4 seconds in it still.
Oh, I mean to Rome.
Virtually. To Rome.
See. Jala he's thinking
He's
about
so stressed. Thinking about
everything else except just riding in the break, you know? And that's he's
That's what he always does.
Yeah.
It's like the last kilometer in LBL 2020 again. God, his second group is done for.
Finished, yeah. Honore's got to pull the pin, man. Come on.
The chat says 47%, 48% Plappy, 35% Alaphilippe, 17% Pelayo Sanchez.
I think Sanchez.
You're in the minority, my friend.
Something about the way Alaphilippe is riding, it doesn't fill me with confidence.
Is there a realistic chance? Someone just mentioned in the chat. Let's say Alaphilippe or Pelayo and Plapp go over the final climb, that Muro together, and Plapp has to ride for the Maglia Rosa. He shouldn't do that.
Nah, fuck that.
And the reason he shouldn't do that is because it's probably going to be so close that Pogacar is just going to snipe it again on the Muro anyway.
Yeah, no way. He kind of half did that in Romandy, and I think if I was him, I'd regret that, right?
Yeah. And again, without that pacing, the group wouldn't have made it, I think, as well. So it's kind of a two-sided storyline.
Nobody stopped.
He should have done balancing.
Well, he did halfway.
Yep.
He pulled too much to the point where he wasn't going to win the stage.
And then he stopped.
And then he stopped with 700 meters to go when the guys had recovered in his wheel.
Yeah.
And then they cooked him in the sprint.
Yeah.
And you're right. I just the gap is going to go on to what's he on? 2 minutes?
2 minutes 33.
Well,
so he's not in right now.
It's already under that.
Yeah.
So when he has to go for the stage. Novak is setting a decent pace, though. Who is that Astana guy? Is that Ballerini?
I
think it is.
It looks like
he must be in half decent shape.
Yeah.
Like, look how many riders Lutsenko has around him. Astana have at least four riders around Lutsenko. Super impressive.
Narvaez still looking comfortable.
Yeah. Aliotti there in front of Martinez. Bora don't have so many numbers anymore.
Yeah.
It's just Aliotti that I can see.
Looking backwards in the group if I can see anyone else.
Alistair Brooks is on the right-hand side as we look at it. 12, 15 wheels back. 2.5 Ks till the sector starts for the breakaway, Group 1. So that means probably 3.8 Ks, 4 Ks for the peloton. And so we're seeing some shuffling to get into position for that final gravel sector, which the problem with this final gravel sector is it's the only one with a downhill and it's now closer to the finish. So if you have a problem, you don't have as much time to come back. Should Ineos try to anticipate with someone like Aronsman after this sector? What's the terrain after it?
To do what? To do the same thing that Honore. Yeah. Or do you mean to get to the top and then pace Thomas back if he drops?
I don't even know. Yeah, I was just wondering what they'll do. Because you're not going to win the stage. The stage is gone. Flappy drinking?
This is the commentary. Flappy drinking? Alaphilippe fighting?
Sanchez looks a bit cooked. It's not filling me with much confidence. He's talking to the car now.
Sector 3 starts in 1.5 kilometers. The last sector of the day.
Plap is skipping.
I would too. Nah, he isn't.
I would attack them over the top of the last sector. This sector coming up. I don't think Plap can go with Alaphilippe on the punch. Normally he shouldn't be able to, right?
It depends on which Alaphilippe we have. Alaphilippe looks good enough.
Yeah, if this looks like maybe not peak Alaphilippe, but pretty damn good Alaphilippe, in which case a 1K 10% punch, 700 meter. Oh, what's that starting doing? Wasn't it that big a pothole, brother? Relax. So we got the train set up now. On the left-hand side, FDJ for, dunno, Chef for, oh, that's not very friendly from Novak, actually. No, what the fuck was Novak doing? They were entering the corner side by side, and then he tried to close Sheffield all the way to the gutter. And now he's trying to do it again. Brother. That wasn't okay. It was like Tony Martin and Luke Rowe, right? I remember that the other day. Finish my decaf.
Oh. I'm making sure we have some notes for this because otherwise...
Look, there's space, and then through the corner, Novak closes him.
Yeah. Novak is the one making a mistake here, in my opinion.
He needs to relax a little bit.
Yeah.
Chill out. It's going to be okay, brother. UAE got 4 guys plus Poggy. They
could have literally taken out the number 1 and 2 in GC.
Yeah, it's just no... Just ride side by side with Sheffield. Like, there's no problem. It's a wide enough road. Plap is going.
Well, I think it's just...
Well, actually,
that are fucking all around.
The camera just... they are so mad. Plap should win this. These two are going to make sure that the other loses the stage.
Hopefully he realizes that they're fighting, that something's off.
The beef between Sanchez and Alaphilippe is going to be generational.
It's something you can use.
Yeah.
Sanchez just skipped the turn. He just went to the front and 1 millisecond went to the back.
Plap skipped, yeah.
As well.
If he gets a gap on these two, they will make sure the other loses.
Bilau's not taking over? Nah, he is.
He is. Yeah, but Sanchez has been rolling through smooth, right? Yeah. Alaphilippe skip, then he'll do a pull on an uphill, like full gas.
Yeah.
And you're like, why? Also because he should want...
Alaphilippe things.
But he should want the group to be cohesive.
Cerato.
Here we go.
Where's the rating?
We get a good look at this. Where is that rating?
Where's that rating? We were told there's a rating.
Yeah. Oh, crash at the back of the peloton in the run, and we see Movistar down, Bahrain rider down. It looks like Caruso quite skinny.
Pompe?
And I think it was in the middle of the peloton because there was a split in the peloton, actually. And Bahrain is still pacing now with Pascal on in the wheel. What are they doing? They should stop, no?
I don't think they've realized. Now they've realized.
They've realized now. They're pulling off.
They just dropped their leader.
What are they doing?
Jesus Christ.
Ineos come to the front with Chef for G. Otterbrooks on the wheel of the Astana train. VPP for Bock. There's Aliotti for Danny Martinez on the left-hand side. As we look at it, Chef is driving a really, really hard pace. No one can go next to him. Aliotti's doing really... I mean, credit to him. He's doing a good job for Martinez. Pog is behind the wheel of Maicha. He has Großschartner. There's Narvaez. G is second wheel. Otterbrooks is next to Pogacar. Jan Hirt is there.
Storer. Hirt is in GC. He has to be there.
Walter needs to move up. No use being back there.
Is that Tiberi trying to close as well?
Well, yeah, I didn't see many Bahrains. Alaphilippe is attacking. And Sanchez is like half-wheeling him.
I feel like every time someone goes on a saddle, you shout it as an attack.
Trentin's like, you bastards.
Well, he couldn't follow the others, so...
Yeah. No, here's Tiberi on the left.
Yeah, you're right.
Was it Caruso?
Caruso seemed to be the one on the floor.
Here's the gravel starting. They start with a little turn into it. Sheffield doing a really, really good job pacing on the front. And he also got 4 riders and they're the strongest. Really, really impressive. But if you have a Mekhi, you're in trouble. Bardet is too good to retire. Look at him.
I think so too.
Although stage 1 not so good. But
then again, you want to try and maybe win a stage somewhere and then retire. I think that's a nice way to like end it.
Yeah.
You don't want to end when you're like...
But he's out of GC, right?
Worthless in a Conti team.
Yeah.
Unless you really enjoy cycling, that's perfectly okay. Depends on the rider, I guess.
Plap looks the strongest, no? His body's barely moving, and he's.
Yeah, oh, no.
I thought Alpha was going to counter him.
Yeah, same thing. But he went back on the saddle. But Flappy looked comfortable.
600 meters left in this.
It's a short one.
Yeah, very like explosive. It's not that steep either. Look at this.
Kind of uphill there.
Yeah. Sanchez is really on the limit. Ooh, Alaphilippe. See how twitchy he is. He's overlapping his wheel to Plap there. Remember he nearly crashed in the turn in the final turn of Liège when he overlapped wheels in the sprint with 5 guys in 2020?
Yeah.
This really looks like Siena. Wow.
Luke is shouting echelons. There are splits in the group.
Yeah, because there's a descent and Ineos smashing it.
Pogacar has to close a gap?
No, he's just moving up.
Well, tiny gap.
There's a gap now.
That is Martinez in the front group. So, but the Bora ride is closing it. Maybe to have someone next to Martinez there.
I think he should close it.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're letting your podium candidates with multiple teammates run away with your leader.
Although Otterbrooks was behind him, so you could maybe you
could have forced the others to do it. You're right.
To do it. Has Plap flicked himself?
I don't think so.
No, he's probably just riding smooth. So that's the end of the climb, the Piavina.
Yeah, this is the sprint.
Yeah.
It's on the gravel sector.
But they take all the seconds, so the GC guys. So the gravel's finished.
Yeah.
Ineos still with 4. Poggy with 1 teammate. I think it's just Groschartner.
Micah at the back of the group there?
Yeah,
second last?
Maybe. There's real splits. Yeah, Otterbrooks moved himself up. Imagine if Ineos had a second leader.
Yeah, agreed.
Jan Hirt and Mari van Sevenant.
I did expect Mauri to be here on this kind of race, to be honest.
Yeah, but Jan Hirt. Groschartner's been really, really good. I think it is Mike. Yeah, so Poggy has 2.
I wonder who's closing gaps there behind. That's my
Yeah, but
my interest.
Ineos will stop. Why would Ineos continue after the gravel?
Yeah, there's no way they should. And the way UAE will do it is just ride until the Muro and then Pogacar launches.
Arensman's attacking again.
I think when it goes uphill, it just puts pressure on it.
Just split.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look who's on the wheel.
Exactly.
But that's what I mean. Imagine you have 2 leaders and you go with 3 teammates with Poggy.
Yeah.
Poggy let the wheel go. Poggy let the wheel go. He did.
I didn't see that, mate.
He was on a little gap there.
Big gap. Looked like 5 centimeters.
What do you think, Luke? Under pressure.
1 meter bike length.
That's the whole bike length. I'll call it now. G's going to drop Poggy on that kicker. It's going to be like when Remco dropped on Fossombrone.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I know. He won't win.
The thing is also, like, it depends on the amount of teammates that can now come forward for UAE to be able to do that. Because on one end, Arensman pacing there makes it harder for UAE to have teammates after that segment to be able to crawl back for bonus seconds.
I've changed my mind. Johnny will win the stage. So, well, I haven't changed my mind. I always thought he could win the stage, but I think...
you change your mind every second today.
Why not pace full gas with Arensman in the valley? Let Johnny win. Another mental blow.
Groups have come back. It's a larger peloton again now, but...
It looks like Bok was not in the front group initially.
Yeah, because of the crash.
He got gapped. No, I think he just got split. Oh, you mean the crash in the run-in?
On the gravel segment.
That was before the gravel. What are these?
No.
What are these Egypts doing? Poor old Plap. Plap's got to attack these guys before the climb. Alaphilippe's like, yeah, I'll pull. They're messing again. Is Plappy going to take a run at them, or is he just off the wheel on the descent?
Seems to be off the wheel.
Look how twitchy Alaphilippe is. Maybe they're worried about Plappy. Next time it kicks...
I can't tell you who's going to win from this group. I'll be honest. I
think Plap might actually be the overall strongest, maybe not the most explosive, but
I hope it's Plappy.
Yeah.
Alaphilippe would be fun too.
Oh,
Sanchez would be deserved too.
any three of them would
Any
be
other
great.
three would be deserved.
And you got to be so strong to make the break in the first place.
So Ineos keeps pacing after the gravel sector. It's a tempo
Sheffield.
to, I don't know. Doesn't seem like a deadly tempo, to be honest. Just a controlled tempo.
They just lost 3 seconds.
Maika's there. Is Großschartner there? I think yes. No? Yes. 2 teammates for Poggi.
In the end, it will have been quite like an interesting stage
With
stage
zero
to watch.
consequences.
Yeah, nervous stage, but at the moment it looks like nothing will happen.
But once again, a confirmation that the UAE team is not the strongest in the world and is vulnerable.
Yeah, but how can you exploit it?
Yeah, but in this stage, you can't really exploit it, in my opinion. I'm looking at stages like tomorrow.
Ooh, Alaphilippe and Sanchez, go, Luke! What are they doing? Has he had a mech?
Yeah, I think they just went out of the corner.
Plapp's got to go full, but it's a downhill.
Come on, Plappy.
Is his bike broken?
Just missed the roundabout corner. Almost crashed.
How did Alaphilippe keep that up? Alaphilippe touched his wheel, right?
Plappy was like, I'm not waiting on that.
Sanchez took 2 straight line. Alaphilippe had his wheel overlapped, and then Plappy's like, boom, see you, fellas. I knew those two would have an issue. They're just...
But Sanchez having trouble closing it.
Yeah, he's already looked like he was struggling. Plappy's cracking Alaphilippe, no?
They're in each other's wheels.
No, Alaphilippe's not in his wheel.
Nah, it's a 1 meter bike length.
Now he's coming back. I think if Plapp keeps the pressure really on here, he will drop Alaphilippe. Alaphilippe is cracking.
Alaphilippe is cracking.
Plapp's got it.
Let's fucking go, Plappy.
He's got it. It's over. Plapp's got it. Alaphilippe cracked. Alaphilippe full blown now.
And now it's Sanchez.
He's so mad. Oh, he's going to attack him, is he? He's attacking him. Sanchez is attacking him across the Plapp. Sanchez is getting across the Plapp. With his last
But this is the first sign, of strength. This is not the hardest portion of the stage,
I think Plapp's also gone to the limit, obviously.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Maybe Jalla was finessing and he's going to counter right over this ridge line. This break battle. The new beef between Sanchez and Alaphilippe.
Roundabout shenanigans. It's so funny. So we've got the Muro coming in about 4 kilometers, something like that. 20% max segment in it. What's the average gradient? 10?
10%, yeah, for 700 meters. How long? 6K until they get there?
I think it arrives with like 5K to go.
The peloton could still take this if they push. 104, and these guys look cooked. They've been attacking each other. Plapp should stop now. But will the other two actually relay?
UAE just needs to do a lead out into the bottom with whatever they have left.
Yeah. Alaphilippe skipping, Sanchez pulling through.
Don't get swindled, Plappy. Come on.
Sanchez looks strong all of a sudden. I really don't know what will happen now in the break. I really thought Plapp was going to ride away and he sort of cracked those two and then they came back to him.
105. Ineos is a soft control pace.
I reckon G's going to attack. I think he and Narvaez are going to attack Poggi.
There's no danger as long as the gap is big enough that if the attack fails, that he's still
why not attack?
Not giving bonus seconds to Poggi. So
okay,
I don't see an issue in not doing so.
You might get countered, but
yeah, I don't see an issue in attacking.
I would try it, especially before the TT. It'd be a huge psychological blow, even if you don't gain any time. Even just to probe, and you just got to probe and try things, especially when the downside risk is low. Like In the
I
yeah,
also really haven't seen a view of Poggy from the front to see whether he's comfortable or not.
yeah.
Because on paper he should be.
I don't know. I'm just so used to on that last gravel sector, he would come to the front and like he would like not attack, but just show that he's the strongest, right?
Yeah, but Arnsman's Arnsman's pace was relatively strong.
Yeah. I don't know. They are letting the gap go a little bit. Another 3 seconds. It was like 1 minute before.
Come on, Plappy, you can get your first stage win.
Show the
Your
break.
first victory outside of a national championship.
Sanchez is chugging away. Alaphilippe is not
Alaphilippe
pulling at
needs
all.
to take over, otherwise.
Nah, why? The gap is 1 minute and 10. They're not going to get caught.
Yeah, well,
The other two are riding.
I'm clearly fanning for Plapp here in this situation.
I've changed my mind 4 times on it. That's why it's such a good break battle, because
Yeah.
I can't pick it.
And also because there's like, plot twist here, plot twist there.
Yeah, they're nearly crashing in the roundabout. Chef is doing a good job. I don't think Poggy looks so good.
Let's look at the final 10K here.
I think G should test him.
So with 5 kilometers to go, that's where the steepest spot of the climb starts. So it's
In 3K,
5.5 to go, it starts roughly. The
so
climb.
in 2.5 Ks, the break will start the climb. The peloton's another 500 meters behind. Plapp looks like he's doing the most work in the breakaway.
Yeah, hope it doesn't come at a cost for him, mate.
I bet you. Plapp?
Nah,
No,
not
it's
anymore.
a minute. He can't be.
Plappy is not riding for GC right now.
They should not bring Alaphilippe to the base of the climb then. Do you think, well, maybe he's worried the peloton will catch.
Alaphilippe did just show weakness on a climb, eh? So,
yeah, but he had to start from a standstill and come across, after the crash.
yes, but it's a match burned. I wouldn't be so sure Alaphilippe completely drops him instantly.
Yeah. See that?
I think that break is really close together in strength. But I think Plapp should do less in the breakaway. 100%. Is Caruso back? And that's the Berry on the left side there together with teammate in front of him. O'Connor moving up on the left side. Nobody's taking over from Plapp. Now Sanchez is. Plapp, don't do such long terms anymore, dude. Such a short term from Sanchez. Plapp skipping a turn. That's a good decision.
He should have just taken a
Just a
shorter
shorter
turn.
turn.
Yeah. Yes.
In 3 seconds, we will know who wins in Hungary. So
2-1.
mute your stream if you don't want to hear it. 3, 2, 1. Cavendish won in Hungary. Woo!
Ooh, Paleo is about to back Alaphilippe off and let Plapp just ride away on this fall. See, Plappy should have attacked there, actually. Like, those two were already trying to let his wheel go. Is that a banana in Plappy's back pocket? Looks like a black banana.
1 minute 02, that's too much. Break should win.
Yeah. Plapp should attack them over this false flat. He really should go here. They will look at each other.
Pogacar and Thomas, whoever, there is going to be action in the GC Giro. I think Pogacar attacks.
Probably. Plapp should, I think.
If he has it, eh?
If he has it, of
he
course,
should have it. Eh? If he doesn't have it here, then it's problematic for the rest of the Grand Tour for Pogacar.
Plapp should go here. He's working with them. Why is he collaborating so much? He just told Alaphilippe, come on. They're not going to get caught. They've not lost any. They've lost like 3 seconds in the last K and a half. He's investing too much.
Yeah.
If he goes there, those two are in trouble.
Or he feels a lot stronger, but then again, why he still got caught by them again.
But who knows what Alaphilippe has in the legs, for that last snap.
Oh, is that... No, it's a move up by a teammate of O'Connor?
Yeah.
An APP brother, maybe? No. Is that
It's
a
not,
Van Drame operator?
it's not even O'Connor on his wheel. It's just two random
Yeah.
decathlons. Bardiani jumping. Mike is getting boxed in a little
The
bit.
Pellizzari train is here.
Let's go. Valter's bringing Brooks up late, so the climb is starting very, very soon. Bardet is coming up the outside. Aliotti again. Again, Aliotti comes through at the right moment for Martinez. Incredible work from him today. And now we have different teams at the front. Aronsman's got to squeeze through there. Narvaez has got to not let Poggy onto G's wheel. Wow, look at this washing machine. Now Storer is brought on the left-hand side because there's space on the left.
Brake should be on the earlier segments of the climb now.
Yeah.
Steep segment should come in about 300 meters.
In the town.
Is that the hill on the right there?
That's it. Yeah, through the town. Maybe Plappy just knows he's got it. I don't know.
It's possible. Maybe he feels those Australian
But then
legs.
why would he ridden away? Alaphilippe skips again.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I think he's doing too much.
I think so too.
Like he's stronger. Look at them.
But he does look strong whenever he does it. He still seems focused.
Yeah, but it's not.
Alaphilippe still twitchy.
Maybe Jal's just playing everybody for a fool, including myself.
Gap is only 40 seconds now, eh? 44 seconds.
Maybe that's why, yeah, because the lead-outs come. Oh.
Pogacar
They're stalling. They're stalling. The
that.
breakaway's looking, I don't know. They're looking back. They're moving the motorbikes out of the middle.
Sorry, Chad, I'm going to put you away for a second.
Is Plappy going to take a run at them up this rise here? Alaphilippe's now pulling full gas. He's probably heard on the radio.
He's probably getting Amstel Gold Race vibes from 2019.
Now they work again. Now Plapp skips. It's like everyone's taking turns skipping. Sanchez fully attacks. He's attacking. Plapp remains seated, brings it back in the saddle. Alaphilippe dancing. Is he going to step off Sanchez after he's just attacked? It looks like it kicks up here. 4.7 Ks to go. Peloton
35 seconds.
35. Plapp.
Martinez team is pacing. Bora. Aliotti.
Plapp is attacked, and it looks like Sanchez is going to try bring him back again with Alaphilippe in the wheel. So what we thought would happen isn't with Sanchez attacks over the top of Plapp, and Alaphilippe doesn't respond initially. He goes to Plapp's wheel. He's off the wheel of Sanchez.
Plappy did too much.
And now Alaphilippe is back on the wheel of Sanchez. They used it. They used him up.
Yeah, they used him up.
Oh, he's not gone. Plapp's not gone.
He's not gone, but
he's just riding his own pace.
I hope that's the case.
This is reminding me of This is reminding me of Bettiol and Bling on Mond. They're throwing haymakers at each other. Now Plapp comes back on the steep bits.
It's a really nice climb.
Have they gone too early?
But what's going to come from behind? That's where I'm scared of.
Who's on the front behind?
Is it still Bora? Is someone else taking over? Is Micah coming up?
Oh, to Brooks.
Did not expect that.
G is dropping. G is not there. He is not there. That is why Kian is pacing.
Yeah,
Aronsman
there's
is back.
no Ineos rider. Aronsman on the right.
Aronsman is on the right, but there is no G.
Where's G?
He is on the far left. No, did he have an issue or someone chop him out of it? Did he send her in bad position? Alaphilippe goes on the steep section now, super narrow. If you're not in good position here and it kicks off in the GC action, you're going to have trouble. But it looks like he's not got good distance off. Sanchez is fighting on his wheel. Well, Alaphilippe's trying to get him off the wheel. Come on, Plappy. Come on, Plappy. Get back. You can come back, Plappy. Don't give up. Don't give up. Plappy's coming back to him. This is one of the best break battles I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Like, they're all so equally matched.
He's coming back to the wheel. Coming back to the wheel. Come on.
Come on, Plappy. Go over the top of them.
I think he's just trying to survive, dude.
Nah. Plappy's playing it smart. He's going to go on the top of the car, Plappy. Bardet attacks. Oh, to Brooks in the wheel. Poggy's gapped. No.
Narvaez in the wheel of Poggy. Where's Thomas? Thomas not in the first 15 riders.
Thomas is on the right-hand side.
There he is.
It looks like he's good. It looks like Thomas is good. It looks like he had an issue or something.
Yeah, positioning issue.
Thomas is good on these sort of climbs.
Something must have happened. No attack from Poggy, though, so far.
Poggy can see, yeah.
Nobody's continuing. It's 20 seconds, guys.
I know. Plappy's attacked them on the descent. Big Ring attacked them on the descent. And these guys...
Pelayo's fixing his fucking shoes.
But these guys will finesse. They will stop.
Yeah.
The stage win is still on offer.
I'm surprised Poggy did not attack there, to be honest.
Someone's attacking, yeah.
Romain Bardet with Poggy to the wheel. Narvaez in the wheel. Is that Jan Hirt or Van Zevenand? In fourth wheel. Loki looked like Hirt. He's been really good this week.
Oh, there's another kicker. There's a little kicker there. 18 seconds, 2.9 Ks to go. These guys are now cooperating again. Alaphilippe on the descent. Plappy's got to make sure he stays close to the wheel on the descent. At least this bit looks straight and he gets the draft properly. Remember, Plappy, he won the Australian champs. He can take a late flyer through a corner in a big ring and he's hard to bring back. Alaphilippe, who's got the best sprint? Sanchez.
I don't know.
Sanchez or no?
Plapp doesn't. He had a fight with Remco at some point in Norway, but that wasn't.
Plappy's like a big ring monster.
I think on paper, Alaphilippe, I reckon.
Alaphilippe and Sanchez are the two, yeah.
I think so too.
Probably Jalla, actually.
I think so.
It's an EF rider who attacked. He's brought back
Micah.
Chavez looks so good. And now Micah might be pacing for the stage. And
next one.
Piccolo attacks, thinking maybe the stage wins. It's Maori. It's Maori third wheel. Who is the FDJ? He must be quite good. You surprised
Germani or something?
You surprised Poggy didn't attack?
It's Piccolo. I'm surprised Poggy didn't attack, yes. He doesn't need to, but his team chased the entire day.
And the stage win was on. Thomas is back in sixth wheel. And yeah, the stage win was there if you wanted it.
Yeah. "21 seconds, 1.7 kilometers to go. These three have the stage win on offer if they keep going.
1,600 meters to go, 20
if I'm
second
Plappy,
gap.
I'm not taking over anymore, sorry.
No. You let them do this, you let them fuck around like this, and you wait for a corner or a little false flat uphill.
Unless you trust your sprint.
There he goes. Platt hits him on the right-hand side.
Not
the good moment.
Telephone.
They came straight into the wheel through the bend. Not the good moment because it was a downhill as well. He should have done it on this kicker here.
It's too late.
He should stop. Plappy, stop. 1,200 meters to go. Sanchez and Alaphilippe and Sanchez.
He's giving them a lead out at this point.
He should stop.
Plappy.
I guess he's just going all in and he doesn't know they're on the wheel. He should check. Now I don't think he can win.
I don't think so either.
They're going under the LaFlammeRouge now. 1K to go. Alaphilippe in the wheel of Plappy. He's dancing. He's twitching.
Alaphilippe's looking good.
The big comebacks. Patrick Lefebvre on the road, on the course today, handing out bidons. Oh, they're stopping.
They're stopping.
They're stopping. Plappy, stop. Stop, Plappy.
Don't give them the lead out they want. Don't give them the lead out they want.
Oh, and then Sanchez flicked Alaphilippe. Just as he's going to lead them out.
Yeah, he's going to lead them out.
Why?
Well, I think we're all asking that right now. That's unfortunate.
Maybe he just wants third or backs his sprint. Nah, these two are too good from the wheel, and he just did a big attack.
Yeah.
It's 800 meters to go. Can't see anyone behind.
It's secured for them, so he needs to get out of the way and try and hope someone else goes to the front, then take their wheel, hope you can get out of the wheel, stuff like that.
Sanchez or Alaphilippe?
Alaphilippe, I think.
I'm taking Peleo.
Both can win.
Yeah. We could see a nice deviation here too. This is real deviation territory. Small group sprint, narrow run in. Plapp's winding it up.
Come on, Plappy.
400 meters to go. Looks pretty straight here. Can't see anyone behind them, so the breakaway is going to take it. Looking back, Ali swings to the other side of the road, back to the middle. 300 meters to go. Still no one's jumped. Still Alaphilippe. He's waiting. 200 meters to go. Still nobody's jumped. Sanchez comes up. He's going to try and box in Alaphilippe, but Alaphilippe launches just before him. 150 meters to go. Sanchez comes out of the wheel of Alaphilippe. He's coming alongside him. There's a right-hand bend, and Sanchez is going to win. Peleo Sanchez on Burgos Piace last year wins. What a huge win.
What a stage.
He showed really good shape on the Guadarrama Madrid stage, and now Sanchez wins. Micah bringing in the group just behind. They didn't gain much time, so it looks like the peloton, didn't chase that hard. They way behind, actually. It's Piccolo. Actually, there's some UCI points here, Fourth on a Grand Tour stage. I think it's 95 UCI points, so smart from him. Hopefully no one crashes in this bend, and Narvaez easily wins the bunch sprint. So, who's everyone in this group? Let's see if there's any GC guys. I hope they stay on this camera. No, they changed, just so I say that.
Pogacar had you where he pays the entire day and did not attack. For me, that's not usual Pogacar behavior.
Yeah.
I don't see that as usual Pogacar behavior. I see that as a potential vulnerability.
I don't think he looked that good, honestly. But doesn't matter because actually, wow, big win from Sanchez. That was a great breakaway battle. All three of those guys deserved it. Like to get in the break after such big fighting for hours and hours and hours, and then to actually pull it off. Yeah, really, really impressive from him.
That was a nice victory.
Yeah,
Really nice stage.
Great breakaway stage. And
I watched the entire stage, dude.
really?
The entire, except my pissing break.
Well, fair enough. We all got to have them. All right. Thanks for watching the watch along. We're going to go record the recap live stream now, so go and check that out ASAP. Ciao.